Yo, what's up guys? My name is GLOCO and welcome back to The Letter. We're now in part 3 guys, and I want to apologize for the delay on this episode because it's been raining really hard for the past days, and up till now it's still raining, so you might hear occasional raindrops and stuff in my mic, but you know what, I just want to play this game. Alright guys, so during the last part, well, turns out the curse is real, the letter is real, and Isabella isn't out of this mess just yet, and I think she's about to drag more people along the way. So we now encounter Ashton Frey. Ashton Frey! What happens next is something I'll surely regret later for having not recorded. Ah! What kind of reaction is that, Ash? He jumps, lets out an undignified yelp, followed by his phone slipping out from his grip. It's like, something like that, alright? It bounces from one hand to the other in his poor attempt to catch it, before ultimately falling flat on the floor with a resounding clack. I kind of feel sorry for the phone. And the floor. But it's not every day that you can catch someone like Ash off guard and get a reaction. Damn his stupid detective senses. I'll take every ounce of victory I can get, no matter how small. Ha! So he's a detective, so that explains his gun. And that explains his get-up. Freaking trying to dress up like Ada Wong. Anyway, an awkward pause passes between us. A blink. He makes a face, and then in a too-quick motion, he ducks and retrieves his abused gadget while a grin threatens to break out from my lips. He doesn't meet my eyes when he straightens, but a flush has crept up his neck and cheeks. In another universe where we haven't known each other for 5 years and suffering through his teasing is not a day-to-day occurrence, chances are I'll find that adorable. Oh no, I am not shipping them. Nope. Endearing even. Unfortunately, this isn't that kind of world. The way things are, I'm already content to see him out of his normally collected disposition.
Hello to you too, scaredy cat. I could stand to be greeted like a normal person, you know.
What? And miss that look on your face? No way. Oh man, I should have taken a picture.
I am so honored you find this funny. Is that how you treat your guests? I think I need to talk to your supervisor.
So, is this it? Is Ash hold his whole freaking name whenever he's having a dialogue with someone? Good job, devs.
Talk to yourself. You aren't even a guest here. What are you doing here in the first place?
For a moment, he looks like a cat that swallowed the canary. Suddenly checking every nook and cranny on his phone for any damage or scratches. Seems to be a more interesting activity than explaining himself.
Ash?
I could be looking to buy a house.
A mansion?
Yeah, why not? Did you see the view outside? It doesn't look haunted to me at all.
He's messing with me.
Ashton, I am not in the mood. What are you doing here?
He chances a glimpse at some point behind me. The parlor? Curious, I follow his gaze, but before I can figure out what has caught his attention, he places a hand on my shoulder and turns me back to face him.
I just finished working on something earlier than expected, so I dropped by.
Must have seen something. Oh, here comes the rain, guys. Sorry. I still don't see how his work has anything to do with why he's here. At my confused look, he drops the hand resting on my arm like he has touched something particularly hot, and casually rubs the back of his neck.
And I said I'll see if I can pick you up. Turns out I can. Free time and all. So here I am. Figured you'd still be busy, and so I roamed around for a while.
Alright.
Oh, you should have mentioned that sooner. I was about to throw you out.
Fucking Ash is a tsundere, guys.
Throw me? Hey, I was given a pamphlet. I think that makes me a legitimate client, at least.
We have a mandatory sign-in sheets for clients, Ash. I didn't see your name on it. And you can't just roam around because it says open house. Normal people actually follow an etiquette here.
Right, okay. I think I'll just go ahead and...
No, wait. I wasn't really going to throw you out. Rose said Never mind. I was just about to leave anyway.
Wait, what? Now?
Something must have shown in my face because he pauses and gives me a long, hard stare. Sometimes I forget how easy reading people is for Ash, given how he often looks as if everything around him is a chore. I avoid his eyes, hoping he'll drop the subject and won't ask any more questions. The last thing I want is to tell him what happened, especially the part about the letter, so she hasn't forgotten about the letter. In fact, he's the last person on Earth I'll ever think about telling it to if I can help it. Sure, he's a dependable guy. God knows how many times he's helped me even without me asking for it. But stuff like ghosts and the supernatural, he'll never believe those even if he hears it from a friend. Except maybe if it's Becca. Oh, he has a thing for Becca? On a good day, the most harmless thing he'll do is give you a detailed explanation why those things have no chance of ever being real. So he's a skeptic, like me. At worst, he's insufferable. He'll poke fun at you at every single chance he'll get. Ashhole. What did I ever do to him? He never does that to Becca, or maybe he does like you. Okay, soon there. He actually does. Like, it's been apparent. He was blushing and stuff. I can already imagine how things will go down the moment I spill a word of what I saw in the attic. Nope! Over my dead body. Wait, knock on wood. Alright. Before it catches his attention, I shove the letter still clasped in my hand into my bag.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, let's just go.
Doesn't look like a nothing to me.
We still have Zach's movie tonight, remember?
Oh yeah, that braided guy.
It's still early. And didn't you say your shift will end around 5 or 6? What about... Hey, Isabella, wait up!
Quick to get out of the mansion, huh, Isabella? A rush of air greets me as soon as the main door opens. Not the usual autumn draft, but still a welcome change from the stifling atmosphere inside the mansion. Ash's footsteps are quick behind me, the soles of his shoes thumping hard against the polished concrete in an awkward cadence as he rushes to catch up. He calls out once, twice. The mansion still looms in the background. Whispers calling me back. Shadows beckoning. Ah, god damn it. That cliche thing. Help you or like you want to kill me? I don't know. I don't look back. We spend the ride back to the Luxborn city in a relatively quiet manner with only the radio's disjointed hum in the background filling the silence. Occasionally, Ash will reach out to fiddle with it until the signal settles or it's on a respectable volume, but otherwise, he doesn't say anything. Neither do I. However, if the furtive glances he's been sending my way is a sign, I know there's something he's been itching to ask since we left the mansion. I keep my eyes trained on the passing scenery outside, in the small hope that my faint disinterest will dissuade him.
Here.
All of a sudden, he tosses something at me from a small compartment on his side. It hits me cleanly on the chin before I can make a move to catch it. The small package making a soft landing on my lap instead.
Sorry.
The glare I send him wipes the smirk about to form cleanly off his face, and he clears his throat, focusing his eyes on the road again. I swear, he did that on purpose. Ignoring him, I flip the half-forgotten package on my lap to check.
I won't say no to free food, but why are you giving away cereal bars?
Yang's energy Hey, is this Choco Mucho? What the fuck? This is definitely like Choco Mucho. In a way, Cloud9, I'm not sure.
I always have one on my person, and you look like you're about to pass out back there.
Ah, yeah, Hypoglyph.
Have you eaten lunch yet?
I don't even get a chance to deny it because right on cue my stomach grumbles loudly and an empty, knowing feeling in my belly becomes noticeable. No surprise there, I did skip breakfast and lunch so I could catch Becca while she was on. What the fudge? Really? Didn't eat anything? Damn. Gonna get on with my day without eating at least breakfast or, just any kind of meal. I was hoping to get a small meal after. I guess with everything going on, I just forgot until Ash mentioned it. It's not like the hollow feelings new to me though. If anything, it's just one of the things I've gotten used to ignoring over the years growing up. Thanks. Then I tear open the package and start nibbling at the edge of the bar. Apart from an unacknowledged nod, Ash doesn't say anything after the small exchange. For that, I'm thankful. After getting an earful from both Beck and Rose, it's nice to be able to just sit down with someone who's not going to nag at you.
How'd the open house go?
Oh, come on, shut up, Ash. I just want to eat this shit.
The usual. We got a bigger crowd than normal because of the property's fame, but really, no different from the typical open house. On second thought, it actually looks like a fancy party more than an open house. I've never felt so underdressed in my life. Weren't you there?
I wasn't really listening.
I should have asked someone to kick you out.
No, you won't.
And what makes you so sure?
One, ever since you got assigned to this property, you've been freaking out about it. Rebecca's words, not mine. She's been complaining to me about how you talked your ears off, by the way. Two, despite your initial qualms about the place, you still took the job. Which brings us to three. It's been months since you last settled a deal, and you're short on money right now since you're back to your instant noodle diet.
How do you even know about the last one?
Detective work.
Rebecca.
Ah, okay.
Anyhow,
Detective
you're
work.
hellbent on selling the mansion. Even if someone you know personally is in the tour group, you aren't going to just kick them out. Every single person who went on your open house is still a prospective client to you. Even me.
Oh, wow. He's not entirely wrong. Oh man, I walked right into that one, did I?
I hate you. I really hate you right now.
His answer is a small laughter, the kind that screams, I'm right. I told you so. I hate it when he does that.
I'll have you know that there's already someone who's extremely interested in this property. So even if you expressed any sort of interest in it, I don't think they'd be willing to let you have it. Too bad.
Provided I didn't botch it with the rights. Why of all times did I have to screw up like that in front of an important customer, no less? I owe Rose a big apology. I hope she likes free donuts.
You don't seem too happy about it.
I am happy. Doesn't this look like a happy face to you?
Yeah, happy.
Really? And here I was thinking you found another one stuffed in the sofa. Or is it the wardrobe this time?
He meant that as a joke, but how close is it to the truth made by blood run cold? My own heartbeat a heavy weight in my chest. All at once, the letter in my bag feels a whole lot heavier, burdened by my own guilt and apprehension.
Yeah, well, things happened. Stuff the right couple might not be pleased about. No need to make a fuss about it. It's normal in the business.
You made them angry?
Not angry, just stuff happened.
Like?
Things.
Thanks.
Did they do anything? Your clients, the rights, was it?
I can't answer that. At least not without revealing everything that took place in the attic. You know what? I shouldn't lie to him. Just change the subject.
You keep asking me about my work, yet you haven't said a single word about yours. That's not fair. Both you and Zach have literally disappeared off the face of the earth.
An over-exaggeration, but changing the subject to something else is still better than outright lying to him. Wait a moment! Wait, Ash and Zach are probably childhood friends with her, since they mentioned about like 5 years ago they've been meeting or something. I'm not sure. Besides, it never works for him. Sorry for interrupting that, guys. I'm not sure if it's because I'm just bad at it or because he's just really very good at his job. But he doesn't answer immediately, only momentarily, shifting a glance over me and returning it back to the road when he has to make a sharp turn. Outside, the sun has already started its descent, casting a vibrant orange glow on the tall buildings. I wonder how long before we reach the venue for the Zach's film. Checking the street signs outside, it appears Ash has taken the longer route. Odd, but he's probably trying to avoid the rush hour traffic.
Didn't we just talk a week ago over chat?
That's different. Linking your awful memes in the group chat box every morning isn't exactly a conversation.
I know people like that.
Excuse me, I don't hear you calling them awful while you're laughing at all of them.
Shut up! And you aren't answering my question.
You aren't either. That earns him a soft punch to his arm. I did laugh at them, but I'm not going to give him the satisfaction of knowing that I find most of them funny. It will only make his head bigger. Stupid ass.
All right. Lay off on the abuse. Remember that case I mentioned before? We've been trying to pin the bastard down, but it required more work than we anticipated. The guy's slippery like that. We got some good lead months ago.
Oh. Does it turn out that one of the clients in the open house is one of the suspects? He recounts what he's been doing in the time we haven't seen each other. His usual work, the occasional small investigation, and the big cases he's been stuck working on. Stuff he couldn't mention in the brief time we catch each other online. Although most of it are the trimmed down version, only things he can tell. He has always been careful about that. Of course, confidentiality in the investigation, guys. Even in the way he spins his answers to my questions, just enough to satisfy my curiosity, but not enough to paint the whole picture. At one point, his voice takes on a strained tone when he mentions something about the big case, but I don't dwell on it much. Well, that's normal, right? I mean, who won't be frustrated if you can't bring someone you're chasing to justice because they keep slipping out of your fingers? If I were in his shoes, I'd definitely lose my mind. Big case. If anything, that should be something about a murder. Murders are always a big case. Oh, remember in the opening, that girl, that ghost girl? It seems like she was in a freaking, what do you call this? She was, her body was resting on the water or something, all bloodied up and stuff. Maybe, and she's asking for help. Maybe she was murdered. Well, anyway, let's not dwell into it too much. His stories never ceases to be entertaining to me, regardless. If things weren't the way they are back home, maybe I would have considered taking on the same job as him. Well, no, not really. Mama will never allow that. But the idea is still there. Along with countless others I've let go. Time passes quickly between us in the manor, and before I know it, we're already at the movie house. Typical Filipino family, your parents won't let you follow your dreams of being something like this or something like that, so you take on another dream. So relatable, Isabella. Alright. A small crowd has already formed in front of the theater when Ash and I arrive. The Live Fest, short of Luxborn Independent Film and Theater Festival, attracts a bigger crowd annually, and this year's no different. I've only been to a few indie film screenings with Zach, so I'm not an expert on the matter. Okay. But I know that for people hoping to make a break in the industry, getting your film recognized by a local event like this is already a big deal. Okay. Especially for a newcomer like Zach. He hasn't even won an award, but just getting a confirmation letter and that the festival committee wants to include his movie in this year's lineup already put a grin on his face for weeks. Speaking of the guy, he's impossible to miss. At 6 feet, he appears to loom over most of the moviegoers, and with his large build and heavy voice, there's no surprise when people give him a wide berth as they pass by. Wow, he's pretty tall. It's often easy to mistake him for someone intimidating at first glance. I did, back when I didn't know any better. Ash did too. I heard once early in their friendship.
Oh, there's Zach!
There you go, the braided guy. Or corn, or whatever this is.
Hey, you guys! Long time no see!
Long time no see, man. Speed boost. I'm sorry about that. Get the reference, I love you. Zach's face lights up with a smile of his own. He moves towards us, taking careful steps and a significant effort to make himself smaller, so as to not bump or accidentally hit anyone. Typical Zach. As he nears Ash casually raises his hand in greeting and...
Sup, Z-Man, my main man. What's crack-a-lackin', my homie?
Oh, fuck, shut the fuck up, Ash, you're really cringy. Jesus Christ. Refers to their friend like that, Jesus. The awkwardness that descends within the immediate vicinity of our small group is palpable enough. Somewhere to our left, a girl giggles, and only then do I become aware of my mouth hanging open. I'm almost amazed how Ash can say that out loud with a straight face. Well, almost. Considering his track record, I should be used to it by now. Zach seems to be.
Yo, stop trying to act black, Ashton. You're the only one who calls me Z-Man.
Jesus Christ. Oh god. Zach's embarrassed for Ash. There's fondness underneath his frustrated tone. Okay, so before I had a perception that Zach was also Filipino in a way, since all of them seems like to be like Asian, and he has dark skin. Yeah, hey, a lot of Filipinos have dark skin like me, so I was assuming he was, but turns out he's actually black. I think, maybe. If this was any other person, he'll likely be offended, but years of friendship and familiarity have made those words harmless to the other's ears. Or at least enough for both to take it into stride.
It's been a while, Zach.
I hope you didn't get into trouble again.
Not much to get into trouble lately without you, I'm afraid. I'll let you know if something comes up, though.
Nah, I ended up with chicken down stuck on me last time I agreed. I'd really love at least this year to pass without some sort of accident happening again.
Accident?
Hey, I take offense to that. It wasn't that bad.
Okay, what happened?
You really have no idea.
A beat passes and then Zach laughs.
Hey, I'm kidding! You know you can always count on me.
It's a story only the two of them are privy to. Every now and then Ash will enlist Zach's help on something. Becca and I have never really found out what the real deal is with those adventures, as Ash calls it, and both aren't willing to tell due to some unspoken agreement, probably a bro code. She insists that if it's Ash, it's likely not something illegal or life-threatening. I tend to believe on her on that. What is up with my... There's a jacket behind my seat. Sometimes. Ah well, boys will be boys, I guess. I give Zach a small wave from behind Ash when he eventually turns his attention on me.
Bella!
Bella! Yo, what's up, my man?
Huh?
Okay, sorry.
Rebecca's not with you. Is she still sick?
A bit. But she's up and went to work this morning. You know she doesn't listen to anyone that's not Ash.
Oh.
Yes, she does.
No, she doesn't. You're literally the only person she'll listen to when she's feeling stubborn.
Oh, maybe Becca has a thing for Ash instead. And it's true, they've known each other far longer than any of us in the group. Childhood friends and oh, I see, that's why.
But don't worry, Zach. She's probably on her way here now. She promised she wouldn't miss your movie. Isabella! Oh, thank goodness!
Speak of the devil. Without warning, a hand grabs me by the shoulder and turns me around.
Becca, you're just in time.
I have to lean back a little with the way her face is almost invading my personal space, but she places her hand on either side of my face to keep my head still. She stares at me intently, concerned feeling her eyes.
Becca, you're squishing my face. How are you? Are you all right? Why wouldn't I be? Rose called me earlier.
Those 4 words tell me all I need to know. Since I don't have my family living close by and the only other relative I have works on the far side of the country, I gave my company Becca's contact number in case of emergencies. I should have known Rose will call her. I push Becca's hand away from my face. Although she lets go, her eyebrows remain drawn together.
Oh, no, everything's good. Rose covered for me at work today.
Cool.
That's not what I'm talking about. How's your head?
Beside me, Ash snickers. I bite back the urge to elbow him in place of trying to avoid Becca's hand as he tries to reach out for the said area. I did my best to dodge her, all at once moving to hide behind Zach. Sorry for using you as a human shield, Zach.
Oh, it's nothing. I just slipped off a few steps on my way down. I blacked out for a few seconds and had a minor bump, but it's just that.
You blacked out? It's not something to brush off. Come on, at least let me check it.
It's extremely minor. You wouldn't even know it's there.
Isabella, this isn't a laughing matter.
She did look pale when I saw her earlier.
Wow. Thanks a lot, Ashton, you traitor. I'll get you back for this. Just you wait.
What? I'm just saying it as it is. If you mentioned this earlier, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now.
I'm sorry. Saw her?
Yeah, they arrived together. Bella looked fine to me then. I don't know.
Something crosses Becca's face, but it's gone before I can figure out what it is. Ah, Celos! You freaking jealous little...
Oh, that's good. At least she didn't have to travel alone, right? At least. Good.
It's written all over your face, you're green!
See? I'm okay. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't. And And I don't want to miss Zach's film.
We can always watch it some other time.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, Zachary.
No, it's good. But you guys should really keep it down. We're starting to attract some attention.
It's the premiere. The premiere's different. Right, Zach?
I shoot him a pleading look. Zach's a sensible guy. He'll understand. Please understand.
Not really. But Rebecca has a point.
Oh, come on.
In the end, I think it's your call.
Yeah, these are good friends, guys. You know, prioritizes your safety over everything else.
Oh, for heaven's sake!
Please, Becca. I really don't want to miss it.
You're not missing it. Oh, we're just moving it on a different day so we can have a medical professional take a look at you.
Look, you guys.
Ash's loud sigh unexpectedly cuts through the conversation. He's pinching the bridge of his nose as he speaks, something he usually does when he's getting impatient.
If she says she's okay, then there's nothing we can do about it. It's not like we can stop her either. Besides, she's still acting like the same old Isabella to me, if she can still run around like that.
Why are you taking her side?
I'm not. But if she wants to watch Zach's movie with us, I'm not going to stop her. She's probably the one looking forward to it the most.
Ash, that's... You, of all people, should know...
Tell you what, if I notice something amiss with her, I'll take her to the nearest hospital myself. Is that good enough for you?
I already know the answer before Becca voices it out. When at last she releases a deep breath and nods, albeit with great reluctance, I immediately tackle her into a hug.
Thanks, Becca.
It's always been you with him, isn't it?
Did you say something?
This is gonna be really complicated as the story goes by.
Me? Nothing. Don't mind me.
I hope that doesn't, affect our relationship or anything.
If you say so.
Okay, guys, showtime's close, so I think I'm gonna get us some snacks. My treat. And then let's head inside.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone here has a smaller bill?
I think I do. Hold on.
I pull myself off from Becca to get my wallet from my bag. And...
What's this?
Oh god, oh no! No, 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 please not the letter, please not the letter. Oh fuck. It's already in Ash's hand before I can even react. Behind him, Becca and Zach are both giving the piece of paper an intrigued look. Do not open it. Guys, do not open that shit! Guys, no!
No! Give it back!
Get
It's
it,
just
Bella.
a paper.
Isabella, get it back.
I don't
Get
care! Give it!
Looks ancient, too. Why do you keep this around?
I tried to reach for it, but he holds a paper way above his head. I have never been particularly sensitive with my own height, but right now, I really wish I have that advantage over him.
Don't open it!
What's the big deal? It's not like it's a love letter. I don't see any reason to... Hold on a second. This is, isn't it?
Even if it is, it's not for you.
Okay. Now I'm curious.
No, fuck, you just made him curious. God damn it, Isabella, just tell them. Tell them the
I'm
truth.
telling you it's nothing like that. It's...
The rest of my words are lost when he unfolds the paper. No, fuck! Son of a bitch! Well, I guess the story has finally begun. And the chess pieces are in place. Everyone's here. The players has assembled. Whatever metaphor you can freaking describe the situation. God damn it. Alright. It was okay for the rights to read it and stuff like that. Even hell, my freaking waifu, Miss McCulloch, sorry. It's okay if she reads it, but these friends, oh come on, you can't just drag them in this mess. Ugh. Stupid Ash. Stupid Ash. Fuck. I can't breathe. My heart feels stuck in my throat, pounding, threatening to burst out. Vaguely, I note how my hands are trembling at my sides. Clasping them together doesn't do any good. They are still shaking, but I hang onto it regardless. The awful, sick weight that has taken its core in my stomach back in the open house returns. Full force. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Someone, please. Today is turning out to be a horrible nightmare.
Send this to 5 people or else.
Son of a bitch.
Well, that's... Interesting.
Guys, I think we should listen to Bella first.
Yeah.
Aren't you a few days early for Halloween?
Ash waves the paper in front of me, giving me a fleeting glimpse of its contents. I don't need to see. I don't want to see. The letters, the words, every stroke written in blood is already embedded in my mind. Maybe I should have just thrown it away when I had the chance. That way.
It's not a prank.
It makes all of them stop. Even I am surprised how steady my voice is.
What did you say?
This isn't a prank! I saw something!
Hold on. Are we still talking about this paper? Or is it about the urban legend again?
Both. I know it sounds ridiculous.
You're saying this is a primitive version of a chain letter, and now that we've seen it, we're now cursed.
Yeah, pretty much, man!
You've got to be kidding me.
I wish, Ash.
See? This is why I didn't want to tell you guys.
Isabella, aren't you taking this a bit too far?
It's not a joke! Will you guys listen to me first? I saw something in the house earlier. It stood right in front of me. If I hadn't gotten away, that thing might have...
Right. And in broad daylight, Isabella. Typically, I don't believe in this stuff, but even someone gullible would find the logic in that screwed up.
What? Fuck you, Ash.
There's also no way in hell that this supernatural shit you're talking about is true.
Of course you wouldn't believe me. Fuck yeah.
But it's real! What do you think I saw?
A hallucination? A delusion? Didn't you say you fell down some stairs? So maybe Rebecca's right.
Then explain the fucking letter then!
It happened after, when I was trying to get away. I almost got stuck in the same room with that thing.
God, Isabella's eyes are really scary right now.
We're all in danger. I thought you were my friends. Why don't you believe me?
We are, and you know that. But this thing and that thing has got nothing to do with the other. When Rose called earlier, I thought she's just exaggerating. But based on what I'm seeing right now, maybe it's better if we really postpone this for now.
Don't bother.
Without another word, I snatched the letter out of Ash's hand and stuck it back in my bag with more force than necessary. I'm tired. I got cursed, saw a ghost, probably lost a sale, got kicked out of the open house I'm supposed to be hosting. My own friends won't believe me, and all of them think I'm crazy. To top it all off, there's a dull ache at the back of my head, begging for a little attention I can't afford to give right now. Honestly, there's only so much a person can take within a single day. I just want to go home, curl up in my bed, and never think about today. But before I can take a single step away from the group...
Guys!
Zach rarely ever raises his voice, even when there's a point he wants to drive home. And hearing him take on that tone completely throws me off. Even Ash and Becca. Whatever harsh words yet to come out from the argument immediately die on our tongues.
Why don't we all calm down first? I'm sure Isabella has her reasons too. No need to be hard on her.
Thank you, Zach!
And hey, ain't this supposed to be a happy get-together? We haven't seen each other for months. I'd really love to know what y'all have been up to. I only ever get to talk to Bella over chat. Please.
He has a point. Ash, for all his attempts to look cool and distant, has also been looking forward to this. He even took the time to call this morning for a reminder. He never does that. Becca too, I'm pretty sure that's another reason why she got out of bed today, and I recall you feeling sick, alright? Yet, despite Zach's attempt to lighten things up, or Ash's and Becca's acquiescing gestures, the tightness in my chest remains. I should have just kept it to myself, or at least went with the idea that it's just a prank. If I did, things might not have turned out the way they did. No sour mood, no bad vibe, but still didn't get cursed, Bella. Careless. So careless. Maybe leaving is a better decision for all of us. No, man. We have to stay for the movie. Alright, guys. I was dead set on it. Let's enjoy. Let's enjoy this time, guys. Alright? Mend this complicated thing. Any other day, I'll excuse myself and go straight home. But this is something special to Zach. Something he worked so hard to bring to life. I should know better. I might be having a bad day, but being with the few people I care about far outweighs the idea of spending the rest of the day throwing a tantrum alone in my room. And what if the thing in the attic follows me home? I don't want to be left with my thoughts either, but I can still see it whenever I close my eyes. And maybe if I stay, I'll let our heads cool down first before telling them what happened. They'll listen to me. There's nothing you can't solve with a calm head. One step at a time, Isabella. That's what Mama used to tell me. Besides, I don't have the heart to ditch Zach. A smile is back on my face when I look back at them.
If we keep arguing here, we're going to miss the first few minutes.
All right, that's the Isabella I know.
Sorry, that was my phone.
Oh, good. I thought for sure you were going to cry.
Oh, what the? This time, I really do send an elbow straight to his stomach. Stupid Ash, being vertically challenged has its perks too.
What was that for?
Stop calling me a crybaby! I'm not one!
Aw, don't cry.
Stop it!
Okay, scaredy cat then.
That too! If you repeat that, I swear I'll...
Let's just go.
Zealous, freaking jealous. Without another word, Becca goes inside. She doesn't even stop to wait for us when I call after her. Ash and I exchange looks at that. The same question likely swimming inside our minds. Did something happen at school after I left? Is she having a bad day too? In more ways than one, yes. I'll try asking her about it later, I guess. Can a clue is about childhood friends getting annoyed every time you know, God.
So, you guys go catch up with her. I'll go get us the food, I promise.
I think Zach knows what's going on.
But you'll miss it!
Didn't you say watching a movie without food ain't fun? And it ain't like I haven't seen it. I made it, remember? I'll be in there
That's true.
soon.
One friendly tap on my shoulder and then he's gone. A few moviegoers are still milling about, some still waiting in line for tickets, but otherwise most of the crowd are already inside. There's nothing much for us to do here now. Not a word of protest comes from me when Ash gestures for the two of us to head inside.
And then?
And then what? Oh, is this about slavery and stuff, Zach? Cool. Touchy matter.
Are you sure it wasn't one of the cleaning crews?
Absolutely sure.
You're talking about everything while in the movie? What the fuck? Somehow, halfway through the movie, the conversation steered towards what happened in the mansion. To be fair, Zach's the one who brought it up again. In his own movie's premiere, I know, what the fudge! Now the film's just serving as a background noise while we're speaking in hushed tones, careful not to disturb anyone inside the small hall. Well, except for Ash. I just hope we don't end up arguing about it again. We'll all get kicked out for sure. Though with how loud Ash's voice is, we'll probably get thrown out way before any argument happens. Only Becca still remains engrossed in the movie, completely ignoring us. She's been quiet the whole evening, speaking only when referred to. If I didn't know any better, I think we did something that offended her earlier. No, did we?
And then I ran. You heard what happened after.
I still think it's something else.
It was standing right in front of me, Ash.
He's one of the smartest people I know, but geez, he should learn to listen. Plus, didn't he say he doesn't believe in these things? Why is he in this conversation again?
I heard what you said, but it's a small room. There are a lot of things someone else could have done there without your knowledge. If I could see it up close, maybe I can...
Oh, that would be a bad idea.
I am not going back there.
Jeez, is it some Scooby-Doo shit now?
Ain't that a problem if you're hosting an open house?
Exactly.
Rose does the first floor tour.
I ain't sure ghosts can be restricted to one room, Bella.
There are no ghosts, Zach. Stop putting useless ideas in her head.
Yeah, but I was thinking, maybe all the house needs is a blessing. Wasn't it left uninhabited for years?
Oh, the house did change hands over the years from one distant relative of the Emberguards to another. None of them bothered to live in it though, and it remained that way up until its current owners decided to sell it. Why didn't I think of that?
I didn't peg you as the religious type, Zach.
Nothing like that, Ash. Who knows, though? It might bring something positive to the place.
That's not a bad idea. I just don't know where I could find someone.
Oh, let's find a priest.
You're not seriously considering his suggestion, are you?
Why not, man? Like that's a typical thing here in the Philippines. Whenever you have a new house or whenever you're moving into a new house, you bless the place towards of any negativity or bad spirits or something like that.
Do you have a better idea?
I know where. I could contact him for you if you want.
Awesome. You should bless that fucking letter as well. Jesus Christ, burn it to the ground or something. I don't know.
You do that?
Or we can find you a psychologist instead.
Shut the fuck up, asshole. There are very few times in my life when I wish my glowers can kill. This is one of those.
Ash, that is not a very appropriate thing to say right now.
Thank you, Dak.
No, wait, that's not what I meant. Ethnographer. I meant ethnographer. This guy's a psychologist too, of course, if you...
Ashton, if you don't stop...
Rebecca knows the guy I'm talking about too. She can vouch for him.
Ethnographer. What is an ethnographer? Becca tears her eyes away from the screen at the mention of her name.
Huh? What? Oh, are you talking about Professor Andrew? He used to work with my parents at the university. Can you guys keep it down?
Sorry, but since Scaredy Cat here mentioned curses, not that I'm saying this is one because that's nigh improbable, you'd probably benefit more from someone like Andrew. The stuff you're saying is still really hard to believe, but talking to him is a better solution for me than getting a random priest to bless an old house. He'll even help you figure things out, teach you a couple things. At best, he'll let you see things from a different perspective, and probably put your fears to rest, since this looks to be bothering you a lot.
Ash might be right too. However, what Dak has also suggested is something I'm more familiar with. See, I told you, man. Filipinos, yo. Granted, they don't believe me and they're only giving me these suggestions to put my mind at ease, but it's better than being ignored or being laughed at. I can take comfort in knowing they are willing to hear me out.
So, what do you think?
Well,
It's your call. We'll go with whatever you want.
oh god, are you gonna let me do a choice here?
I don't know.
Oh my god! Whoa. Why? Oh god. Okay, here's the thing. Alright, here's the thing. If you want my honest opinion, I will go for the priest. Alright, because I'm pretty sure some supernatural shit is going down, and I actually have a relative who's a priest relative who specializes on exorcism. Yes, I do believe in the supernatural, but I do not ever want to get involved in any supernatural things. Okay, I respect their presence, I expect their existence, but I do wish I don't see anything, weird or supernatural ever in my life. But yeah, I acknowledge them. So meeting with the professor is more of a psychological thing, but I'm not sure. But the crucial thing here is, okay, it's a relationship. If I choose the priest, I'll probably get a better relationship with Zach. If I meet with the professor, I'm gonna have a better relationship with Ash. But you know what? I'm gonna go with my instincts. I'm gonna meet with a priest first. Alright. Okay. Something supernatural should be dealt with something also supernatural, if you know what I mean. Sorry, Ash, but I'm gonna go with the priest.
I'll think about it. But maybe we could go with Zach's idea?
I'm not so sure about that.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to try, right? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. At least we did something than just stand around.
Exactly that. And maybe I can go to the professor after, if the game will allow me to.
I'll let you know when he's available, Bella.
Thank you so much, Ash. Damn.
Thanks, Zach. I knew I could count on you.
Guys, I said keep it down. You keep insisting that we still watch it. You're not even paying attention yourselves.
You can watch it in a DVD. Okay, probably Zach has the raw files and stuff.
It ain't a big deal, Rebecca. I'm the one who broached the subject in the first place.
It's still your film, Zachary. A good film, mind you. You worked hard on this. The least we could do is watch it with you.
And that's what you're all doing. I really appreciate all of you making time for this.
Sorry, Becca. We'll stop now.
I saw her an apologetic look, even if Ash is the one who should be reprimanding. But her attention is already back on the screen. She's ignoring us again. When Becca's acting the way she is right now, there's a big chance something's nagging her. we really need to talk. We all fall into comfortable silence after. The kind only you can share with people you're most at ease with. For the first time today, the letter lays forgotten in my bag, if only for a few hours. And that is it. Night has fallen by the time we exit the movie house. Woo! There you guys go. So I think we're gonna go to a priest in the next episode. Yeah, boy. God damn it. Alright. So we're now in part 2. We're still in chapter 1, mind you guys. Okay, so there's still a lot of things that is going on. Man, this is gonna be a really, really long playthrough. But I think I'm gonna have a really good time in here. We have really nice choices. We have interesting characters, and the plot just gets thicker and thicker. So this should be good. This should be good. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and also thank you so much for the one for supporting my GTA 5 video, the previous one I just uploaded. I'm definitely gonna upload some more since you guys really like it, and of course I'm gonna continue this. Okay, guys, so I'll see you guys in the next episode, and yeah, stupid rain. God, I can't record stuff properly. Jesus Christ.